My roommate Amanda recently asked her kids in her class, what are some of the 8 wonders of Kansas? They had a lot of answers, but some of the top answers were the Big Ball of Twine, the Flint Hills, and the Kansas Speedway. According to an article written recently, the Brookville Hotel is one of the runner-ups for the 8 wonders of Kansas. The Brookville Hotel traces its roots back to the 1870s, when the railroad spread their tracks out across the prairie to meet the expected rush of longhorn cattle coming up from Texas along the Chisholm Trail. Originally known as the Cowtown Cafe, the hotel was one of 3 to spring up in what was expected to be a railroad divisional center. Brookville suffered greatly when Union Pacific Railroad relocated its roundhouse to Junction City. Despite the steady decrease in population, the Brookville Hotel continued to do business in the small town. In 1894, Gus and May Magnuson purchased the hotel. It was May's cooking that started the hotel's reputation for a great food, but it was the Magnuson's daughter, Helen Martin, who originated the famous family-style chicken dinners in 1915. In 1993, the hotel passed on into Helen's capable hands. Helen's dining room received rave reviews during World War II from a continuous parade of soldiers from nearby Camp Phillips and the Smoky Hill Air Base. The name Brookville Hotel became synonymous with family-style chicken dinners. Additions were made to the hotel in 1948 and 1960, but by third-generation family member Cal Martin, who became a partner in the management of the hotel. Further additions to the hotel were made in 1971 and 1978, increasing the serving capacity to 200. In 1982, the ownership of the hotel passed to Mark and Connie Martin, the 4th generation to serve the famous Brookville family-style fried chicken. In 2000, the decision was made to move the restaurant to Abilene, locating the restaurant closer to the interstate highway, which continues to bring a steady stream of people searching out the best fried chicken dinners in Kansas. The Martins have replicated the facade of the original Brookville Hotel, and the dining rooms retain the decorations and feel of the originals. The newly built Spirit of Kansas room and the Brandeis Opera House room, which was added in memory of the Martins' daughter, continue the practice of building on tradition that began in the 1870s and was made famous in 1915 when the first family-style chicken dinner was served at the Brookville Hotel. Do you consider the Brookville Hotel a wonder of Kansas, and why?
I do, because the Brookville has some wonderful history, and it's a great place to celebrate family celebrations like anniversaries and birthdays.
Why do you think this is considered one of the 8 wonders of Kansas?
Well, of course, people voted for it to be that, and I think it has to do with its history that, Brookville was just a little bitty railroad town, and yet the food at the hotel became so famous that people would come from all over to eat it. And then once they moved it to Abilene, the amount of traffic that they could receive, it's just one of those places that is more of a destination than it is just a place to go get food.
What's your favorite part about the Brookville Hotel?
The chicken, because Mark knows how to make awesome fried chicken.
Why do you like to eat at the Brookville Hotel?
I like the food because it's just great food, but it also reminds you of an earlier time, the way the hotel is decorated and the plates that you eat on and the history behind it, and knowing that the recipe has been the same for years and years, and that people have been eating these same meals since the beginning.